Hello and welcome back to episode 15 of this Alpine F1 Manager 24 rebuild. We are currently on holiday. We are in the summer break. We've got 25 days, which I think is probably the most amount of days we've had all season between Grand Prix. So that's really good. If you haven't seen Spa, I recommend go watching it. We ran our Deadpool livery for that Grand Prix. It was really good fun. Really, really cool. And it helped us get double points finish. So, you know, we can't really complain. He's not positive yet, which we could do with him being positive. The car itself, the rear wing failed, which is fine. The underfloor failed, which is fine. The rear wing, though, what I will say, we probably need to manufacture a few more of those parts. Just because we are slowly running down. We also do need to manufacture the new chassis. So we're not going to rush this, just because in terms of budget, we do have to be careful with that. The cost cap, we've got 32 million remaining. So we have got to be relatively careful with that. Chassis design's complete. Isaac had jumps away on complete out of patience, content negotiation. We couldn't come to an agreement. Maybe we'll get a chance to work together in the future. So he wasn't interested in coming, which is annoying. So we're going to have to see if we can improve that later on. He's happy with 150, but he wants it to be 12. You know what? We'll send that contract offer to Pierre. That way we lock him in. I am very undecided if we re-sign him. I mean, in saying that, it's 3.8 million. We'll offer that contract to Esteban as well, just so that way we've got both drivers locked in. Hopefully, he has earned it, to be honest. So let's go to our sponsor plan. We will do a factory tour. So let's continue on. Our helipad is complete, which means we are about as markable as can be. Beautiful. The Dino's come back with a counter offer. I think we're happy with that. Get him over the line. So Pierre has accepted our contract, so we're going to confirm that hire. He'll be our first driver locked in for next season. Now, Esteban Ocon, we'll give him 28 days to accept that offer and see where we are at when it comes to that. So looking at this from Aaron, he wants the same, roughly, as Dino Beganovic, right? And I'm sorry, you're not worth it, Paul. John Howard has been spoken to by Williams. Well, John Howard. No dramas. Let me have a little look around for better race engineers. I did think about removing him at some point, so I feel like we're going to need to scout some of these guys. Mark Slade is very interested, so we'll see if he wants to. Our rear wing manufacture is complete, which is beautiful. So if we go to the warehouse, we will see we've currently got 5, which is perfect. Suspension, we've got 6. Underfloor, we've got 5. Side pods, 6. Rear wings, 5. Chassis, 1. Front wing, 6. So we've got a good abundance of different bits. 21 days. Wow. Esteban Ocon has been poached. Well then, that does mean we're going to have to find ourselves a new driver for next season. One driver I am impressed by is Yuki Tsunoda. Now, I think it could be interesting to bring in Yuki perhaps and pair up Pierre and Yuki like they used to be. His buyout fee is 9 million. That's a bit too much for us to break that. So Esteban Ocon will be moving on from us. So Yuki's buyout fee is really, really cheap. So let's speak to Yuki. We offer him 5 mil. So he likes a race bonus. Let's offer Yuki this contract proposal and see if he gets back to us. Now, race engineers. He's got a future contract with McLaren already. So let's send him an offer and see if he will be interested in joining. I don't really want him in my team if he is going to leave almost immediately. Mercedes are also after John Howard. So quite a few people are after John Howard at the moment. Silly season is taking shape at the moment.
Hello, and a very warm welcome as we prepare for the Dutch Grand Prix.
Bit of a weird glitch. Oh, that's going to be spicy, isn't it?
And green light.
Right. What's going on here then? I wasn't aware it was a night race. Well then. Interesting glitch. Shout out to Danvort. I'll be honest, there's not really going to be a lot talked about here. One thing I'm thinking about, I'm probably not going to run the new chassis here. I might wait till Italy just to make sure we have enough. Yep, still not working. Honestly. What's going on with this track, man? Quite a few penalties knocking around here, to be honest. And I still don't think it's worked. Well,
Green light.
the fact it's still pitch black is a bit of a concern. Nothing's really happened this practice session, but I mean, to be fair, even if it did, I don't think I'd really be able to show you just due to the lack of lighting around this track. In terms of the powertrain, his components are pretty awful. Pierre does look a little bit better, but yeah, his his parts don't look great, to be honest. Perfect. Beautiful. Managed to do 100% setup in the pitch black darkness. Love that, boys. I'm probably going to have to reset my game because I don't know how to fix this. It hasn't fixed between sessions, so it's mental, isn't it, man? Go on, let's watch the spin from Joe, shall we? So you generally can't see a thing. It's taken about 25 minutes to try and get this fixed. It's actually been mental. So hopefully this works now because it's been an absolute nightmare. Oh my God, we can see. Holy crap. And now that you can actually see, you'll be able to see we've actually got a new livery. So as you can see, we're now rocking the blue livery. We'll be rocking this for the remainder of the season. I figured it's time we give the blue a go. Oh, somebody spun, but also they are all on dries. Of course it was Logan Sargent that spun. Why wouldn't it be Logan Sargent? Not very clever. I'm not sure if this is the right plan or if maybe we should have gone on to slicks. 25.8 for Ocon, 25.8 for Gasly. It's going to be so interesting to see what they do. 26.2, I think we made the right call. Oh, we got traffic. Okay, he's through. He definitely got screwed a little bit. They have matched each other though in the first and middle sector. Interesting. So we definitely, I think, made the right call. Piastri did go quicker and he is on slicks. Well, I suppose one benefit to that, we have saved ourselves a set of tyres. Easily through. Lewis, Hamilton, Ricciardo both out. That's pretty big for us, to be fair. Ocon might run out of ERS. Oh no. Gasly has got the upper hand at the moment. Only by a 10th, but a 10th nonetheless. Same in the middle sector. Oh, that's going to be so tight for him. 1%. He's going to finish on 1%. Oh, that's not a massive improvement, is it? Stroll is on a flyer at the moment. He might knock out Ocon. He's going to get traffic. He's dodged traffic. Cross the line. Oh, luckily for us, he couldn't improve. Going to go out on scrub sets. I don't think it's actually going to improve much. Not that we'll be able to tell due to our god-awful weather forecasting system. So, okay, boys, let's see what we can do. See if we can make this work, shall we? 26.2 for Esteban, 26.5 for Pierre. That's not good. 26.3, 26.7, 2 tenths. About 7 tenths down, Gasly is. Might call Gasly in, get him on some new tyres immediately. Come on, Pierre. Let's see what you can do, lad. 26.2, 26.4. Don't think it's particularly hot. Cross the line. Oh, he almost matches him. Again, that's a concern because these are fresh tyres. Very concerning. See what Esteban can do. 26.1. 10th up on Pierre at the moment. Not helping us. Oh, it's quite a fair amount of traffic, isn't it? Yeah, 26.5. Can he improve? Can't improve. Oh my God, why hasn't he come in? Unbelievable.
And red flag. Red.
Oh, I don't know why he hasn't come in. Unbelievable. That happens a few times. That's happened twice now, where the cool car in, it just hasn't worked. Don't know why. It's really weird. Let's see if they cars below us can't improve, which is good. I don't think we're somehow going to find 8 tenths, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, due to that red flag, nobody improved, which kind of works out well for us. Sergio and Lando obviously have penalties, so at best for them, it'll be P9 and P10, which means we'll go up to. If it's a 10-place grid penalty, 14th and 15th, oof, yikes.
It's a tremendous atmosphere once again here in Zandvoort, with 72 laps awaiting the drivers here today. It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Looks like we're starting on Inter as well. Really, it looks like Inter's the whole race, really, for the most part. Is it going to go really well or really badly? I'm not sure which one yet. We're going to split our strategies there, see which one will come out on top. One of these is bound to be correct, but let's find out what will happen.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. Now, this could be an important race for Pierre Gasly.
They must be excited to start 6th, but it's a long race, so they need to keep a cool head.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine.
Time to find out.
Here we go. It's the Dutch Grand Prix.
5th and 6th, probably the hardest we've started the race before, to be fair.
And away we go.
Good start by Esteban. Pierre hasn't had the best one, to be honest, but seems to be okay so far. Sadly, Esteban couldn't actually get past the McLaren, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully, if we keep ourselves together, we should be okay. One thing I don't want to do is let this thing through. Can't be affording to do that. So both of them did have a 10-place grid penalty then. Bit of a lock up from K-Mag. Let's see what happened here.
All at the final corner. Very heavy on the brakes. What
Oh, I'm impressed he can drive that well on the gravel, to be honest, but each to their own, I suppose. Oh, Bottas has had an issue as well.
Let's see what happened there. Now this was Valtteri Bottas. All good at this point. Struggling with the
Ooh.
car. They were just unable to do much.
If he took out the Perez then, that would have been very spicy. So, straight off the gate, by the looks of it, Tsunoda's really bad on his tyres. Really bad. We expect Ocon to get ahead of Gasly for sure, due to him pushing on his tyres. Oh, Charles gone a bit wide.
They are tackling turn 3. Oh no! Wide they go.
Oh.
And they'll find themselves at a disadvantage.
He's quite lucky he didn't damage his car there, to be honest. He really could have done it. Max has got a mechanical fault so early on, could potentially mean a DNF. So the fact that Tsunoda hasn't passed us immediately gives me a little bit of hope. He did drop off momentarily, but the longer he stays behind Pierre, the bigger the gap Ocon has to him. Looking at the tyre wear as well, he's already got a 12% tyre wear advantage on him, and Ocon about 5%. If I knew it was going to be wet like this all the way around, I would have literally only did one run on each of my tyres, just so I could push them, you know, that little bit more. But, yeah, you know, what can you do, eh? It's going to be an interesting race. We're on for a good amount of points at the moment, but obviously with Norris coming through the field, Perez coming through the field, Perez pushing his tyres a fair bit. Oh no. Oh my god, why is there a yellow flag in the middle sector when Sargent spun turn 1? Why?
Whoa, whoa, and around they spin. And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
Honestly, man. I'm out here stressed, thinking Ocon up the road's had a spin. Honestly. I mean, as things stand, it is looking good for us at the moment. I do think the tyre difference is probably starting to affect Tsunoda a little bit now, which is good. So yeah, so far, so good. Oh, we have a safety car. That isn't really what we needed, to be honest. That beautiful gap that we just built up, gone, vanished, disappeared without a trace. Oh, wow. Wow. What do we think about that, eh? All of them are coming into pit. Let's have a little look at strategy quickly. See, I don't think that makes sense. I can't see a way that makes sense for us to box. I think we stay out of both cars. Everybody has come in for a stop. That is mental. Don't adjust your screens. You are, in fact, seeing us leading 1-2 behind the safety car. Now, it's going to be interesting. It really is, if this is going to work. I don't think it makes sense to come in. I think Pierre's on the correct strategy, potentially. This is going to be a tricky one. I don't think we actually gain an awful lot from boxing, to be honest. We've got track position. I don't know what we gain from boxing, so we'll have to see. This is going to be so interesting to see what happens, man. We need a good restart from the boys. We didn't lose out immediately at the restart, which is good. I'm so intrigued to find out if this is going to work or not. Really am fascinated. We're about to find out very shortly. Max definitely went on the grass there. Leading the race, 1-2, man. What a crazy time to be alive. I expect Max to go through here. He hasn't, wow. The bigger the gap Ocon gets, the better it is, right? It's weird actually being able to use this leader tab for once. Normally I'm just stuck on interval, but having this up's pretty smart. I quite like it. To be honest, Esteban isn't pulling away from Pierre as much as I maybe thought he would have, to be honest. It was a really short safety car as well. Here we go. Surely he's going to go through. No, he didn't. Wow. Colour me impressed. Because what's slowly going to start to happen is that all of their tyres is slowly going to match up with Pierre's tyres. Because Gasly's on 74, the lowest on the field at the moment is Leclerc on 78. There's only a 4% difference. Same with Norris. Out of everyone on track, the first driver to pit will be Esteban. We haven't got that big of a gap to the rest of the field, to be honest. I mean, we've only got a 4.7 second gap to Tsunoda. So the gap isn't actually growing because we are leading the field, but let me just get a good shot of this. There's a bit of a train forming up behind him. We're leading 1-2 in a Grand Prix for the first time this series here at Zandvoort with no new upgrades, no new drivers, just a brand new livery. What time to be alive. My only fear with Pierre when he gets past is that after he gets passed by Max, he's going to get passed by everybody. Oh, that's a send. That wasn't really necessary, that was it, Max, to be honest, mate. That was a little bit aggressive. A little bit too aggressive, I might say. You know? Max is going to be all over the back of Esteban, but yeah, that was a really aggressive move for Max. And he's through. Fair. Can't really complain about that, to be honest. Oh, Esteban. Esteban. Esteban! That wasn't turn 10. Didn't need that really.
Be watching those track limits. Well, hopefully not a sign of
That's really slowed up everyone in the field as well now. There goes Carlos. We'll let Pierre crack on. Pierre is currently on the better strategy as it stands. With him being tucked up behind him, there really was no point. So, you know, we might as well just let him do his strategy and just let it play out as much. Again, it does look like the one stop probably makes the most sense at the moment. It's a great move from Leclerc, that, to be fair. That's a tremendous move. Oh, that's a great move from Piastri, to be fair. That is a great move. Oh, safety. Oh, now it's time to bring in. Definitely time to bring him in. Can't bring in Pierre. Oh, it's Sonoda as well. Oh, that's perfect. Because he's gone straight into the back of him. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. So they're pitting again. So Verstappen and Sainz are in again. Once again, I don't think that's the right play. This is going to be carnage with all of this, man. 2.7's good start. So Ocon's come out in 4th on fresh tyres. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know now. Maybe that was the best time to pit for them. Maybe. I am unsure that time. They'll put them on both, always defend.
Safety car is in this lap.
Once again, we are leading the Grand Prix. I don't know. I don't think that was the right move. I think we should have brought Pierre in. Oh, I don't know. We'll see in a minute how it all shakes out, but I'm not sure. Oh. Is he going to go through? I think he is going to go through. Nice. Well done, Pierre.
I was off there.
Oh, there's been more crashes. Sargent and Norris. Oh, wow. Let's have a look. See what happened. Ah. I mean, oh, that's such a silly one. That is a really silly one there. Oh, well, there goes Sainz on Verstappen. He's going to go around the outside there. Well done, Pierre. Well defended. Pierre is having an unbelievable race. He's done such a good job. This is by far his best race all season. I really hope he gets a result that justifies it as well. I'm optimistic we'll get both cars to finish in the points still, but just at the moment, there's a lot of faults going on here. Bottas has had a lock up. Let's see what happened here.
these cars as they head into turn 10.
Ooh.
By that point, it was just
It's a miserable Grand Prix for a lot of drivers, isn't it, really? Can he hold it around the outside? Oh, he can. What an absolute hero. Pierre Gasly, man. What a guy. What an absolute geezer. He's doing such a good job holding on to these tyres as well. Such a good job. The longer this goes down as well, the worse their tyres are going to get. So that's the main thing. Esteban's doing well to hold on to it as well. Right. Oh, I don't think he can hold on to this, though. Nah. He sent it down the inside there, so fair play. I think we may have just handed Carlos Sainz this victory, potentially. See how quick Max can get past him, though. That's going to be the real interesting point. Oh, yeah, I don't think Pierre's going to be able to handle that. Yeah, I think he did well there as well. He did well to let Ocon through. Yeah, you know what? Pierre's been absolutely sublime. Absolutely sublime. Fair play to him. I can't fault him. I can't fault him a single ounce. He's been really unlucky with the safety cars as well. He's been in such good spots. The safety cars have just screwed him. Again, as it stands, everyone else is going to have to pit one more time, same as us. So Pierre is, in fact, in the right position. He's going to hold that. Oh, what a hell. Honestly, this man is doing so well. Doing so well. I don't want to compromise his race to try and help Ocon out as well. I could really hold him up through these sections, but I really don't want to. It's not fair. Oh, what a great move. Tremendous move. It really is. It might have been the right call to have pit Pierre, I think. We might have dropped the ball there, but again, they've all got to pit. In an ideal world, we'd end up getting a safety car to kind of balance it out for Pierre, but at the same time, you know, I'm not sure what the state of their tyres is going to be because they've gone through 3 sets of inters already this Grand Prix. Pierre's gone through 1, Esteban's gone through 2. That's outrageous. Come on, Pierre. Good lad. Good lad. Oh, do wish he held on to that. I really do. But there's not much he could do. We really need him to get to his pit stop now. That's what we really need to happen, to be honest. The sooner we get to stop, the better for him. Pit window entered. That is Pierre's dream, to have entered his pit window. I do think he'll drop down to last, but with fresher tyres, everyone will be on around about the 40s. The 40 mark, I'd imagine. It'll be fine. Perez is on really poor tyres as well, to be fair. So we'll probably lose up to Perez in the pit stop window, perhaps, rather than the actual on-track overtake, maybe. He's sending it. Well in, Pierre. We need his confidence to be high, man. We really do. Leclerc is on the back of Esteban, but I expect Esteban to hold him off a little bit more. You can't help but expect him to you know, fall down the field. And the fact he's only fallen down to 6th and he hasn't stopped once, and these guys have all stopped twice. Crazy. Yeah, he's doing such a good job. And Charles has got past Esteban. Unless Esteban can maybe get back through, perhaps. Would have been a bit of a tall order too. Of hope for that, really, wouldn't it? So we'll probably come out, maybe, actually, ahead of Sargent, perhaps. Yeah, so Pierre's boxing this lap. Honestly, he's done such a good... I'm expecting Perez to jump in this lap as well, to be honest.
There's a yellow flag now.
We got a spin. Let's see what Hulkenberg's done then.
Whoa, and there it goes. And I wonder, could they have done...
Weird little spin from Hulkenberg up. Yeah, 39 laps in. You absolute beast. Please, give him the good pit stop he deserves, boys. Got held by... Nah, man. Nah. Not doing it. Not doing it. I refuse. Honestly, can't believe that. Pierre does not deserve that. He doesn't deserve this. He deserves so much more. I feel so bad for him, man. He's just in no man's land now, look. He's 5 seconds off, 6 seconds off Perez. What the f is going on with this stupid pit crew? We should be ahead of Hamilton. 6 seconds. They had so much time to rest as well. So much time. They've had 2 important pit stops to do, right? And they've ruined both. Unbelievable. Go on, Pierre. Go on, Pierre. Good lad. Good lad. Because of that bad pit stop on Gasly, now means that Ocon's going to get passed by Perez. We should be a further 4 seconds up the road as well. Oh my God, I'm not paying attention. Why am I not paying attention? Good lad. He's literally just driven past him, by the way. What? Oh, I guess that just means super skip. That super skip has now, in fact, put us on the final lap, well, penultimate lap for our boys. Nothing really happened. I think Sargent ran wide, but really, apart from that, nothing happened. I don't know if anyone actually made any positions. As you can see, it's all pretty spaced out. So Sainz was right here. He's about to lap Russell. So I was really hoping that wasn't going to come into play. Luckily for us, it's not. We had a decent little healthy gap, but yeah, for whatever reason, it kind of did just dwindle down a little bit at the end. But McLaren of Lando Norris, who we've just lapped. What time to be alive? But P7 for Pierre Gasly and P6 for Esteban Ocon. Now that is our best race so far. We definitely handed Sainz that win, by the way. 14 points. Again, our biggest points. So the fact that it was a double DNF from the V-Carbs as well. Both drivers now move ahead of Daniel Ricciardo and the constructors. We took a big chunk out of this. We gained 14 points and the gap is only 14 points. So we halved. Massive day for us. What a good result. And we've got 4 days until Monza. We'll come back to this. This has been our best result so far. And what a race from Pierre Gasly as well. The man we just signed on the contract, so surely it shows he's worth it. If you have enjoyed, please do slap a like and make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.